What's going on, everyone? Jericho Green here with you once again. Let me turn off this heater because it's getting hot as hell up in here. I'm gonna do a quick little video. You know, it's something that kind of struck me this morning when I was going through my news feed, and it's that newly elected congresswoman Omar of Minnesota. You know, the first Muslim woman to be elected to Congress, the first Muslim to wear their religious head covering in the House of Representatives. I don't like her. I don't trust her. I think that, number one, for her to change the rule of not wearing your religious head covering is telling. It's a red flag. And for her to wear her hijab while she's on the job, I don't like it. I think she is putting her religion first and not the needs of her constituents or the American people. How can you serve both masters? I think now, as a private citizen, I don't give a shit what you wear, who you pray to, as long as you don't push that shit on me. I can give a fuck less. But when you take that job, you are stepping into the arena of serving the American people, serving the public at large. And by wearing your religious head coverings, you're telling me that your religion is number one and the people you're supposed to serve are coming in second. Also, with that specific religion, you're telling me that you believe in Sharia law. I'm assuming so, right? You can't be a Muslim and not believe in Sharia law, just like you couldn't be a Christian and not believe in the 10 Commandments. That's kind of the guidelines for the group you're in. And then she was out there, you know, a few months back protesting with some Muslim employees of Amazon. They were mad because Amazon wasn't allowing them ample time to pray. Well, Amazon is a company that delivers shit, and during the Christmas holidays, they deliver the most shit, so they're going to need the most work out of their employees. She was out there saying, oh, it's wrong that Amazon isn't supplying enough time for the employees to pray, and it's our religious beliefs. Well, if you can't conform to the rules of Amazon, maybe you should start your own company or find another job. But instead of telling those people, hey, these are Amazon's rules, you got to go buy them if you're going to work there. No, she's out there with her little bullhorn saying that Amazon needs to bend to the will of their employees. That also showed me that she's putting her religion first. Now, there have been plenty of religious people who have been elected to Congress and whatnot. There were some Sikh ones. There are some Jewish ones, and they're not allowed to wear their yarmulkes. The Sikh ones aren't allowed to wear their head wraps, and it's been like this for years, for like 100 years. So who the fuck is she to come in and change that? But Muslims are part of the protected class, so they have to bend to their will. You know, that's our thing now. We do what the smallest group of people want us to do. Fuck the majority. But by her wearing her head covering, her hijab, that tells me her religion is number one. Fine in your personal life, but when you're serving us, you need to serve us first. Don't serve us through the filter of your religion. I don't trust her. I think she's a double agent. Not to get all conspiracy theory and shit by using that term, but that's what I think it is. I think we're being fooled. We're being bamboozled, taken advantage of. I think she's a congresswoman, but really, she's doing what the Muslims want her to do. I think we're being infiltrated. That's the word. I think there's infiltration going on here, a little Trojan horsage. But that's how I feel. I give a fuck what anybody else thinks. I can't be the only one. But I do not trust her. I mean, how can you? The majority of the American people aren't Muslim. The vast majority are not Muslim. You can be Muslim, but you got to take that shit off. Period. Because by doing that, you're showing us that our wants and needs are first and not yours. Once you clock out, once you go home, you can put whatever you want on top of your head. But while you're on the clock, you have to serve us. And by wearing that, you're serving your religion first. And I wouldn't care what religion she was. She just happens to be Muslim. But you can't serve me and your religion. Especially a religion that is in heavy contrast to what we believe in. Sharia law and all that shit does not line up with American culture. It does not. It will not. And I'm glad it doesn't. We respect women and children in this culture. There can be only one culture. It's like the Highlander. There can be only one. Multiculturalism is a death knell. That can't exist. It's oil and water. They cannot exist in the same space at the same time. They don't mix. There's one culture. American culture. That's it. That's what draws people here. That's why we are the beacon to the rest of the world. So, there it is. I don't trust her. I don't like her. I think she's full of shit. And I think she's working for Muslims, the Muslim religion, before the American people. And I hope she's part of the large scoop of dummies who will be out, who will be voted out in 2 years. In 2020. It's fucking ridiculous. I was looking, I'm just like, I don't fucking trust her. How can you do that? How can you put your religion, which is a fucking very minute portion of the population, at least here in America, before the very people who put you in office? And I know there's rumors out there about she married her brother or some weird shit like that, but there's plenty of Americans or Christians who do fucked up shit with their brothers and sisters too. That's not what I'm worried about. But for you to wear your hijab while you're working for the American people is a slap in the face. We don't believe in that shit. And why can't the Jews and the Sikhs and the Christians and everybody else wear their religious garb? But it's okay for you. Fucking double standard. But that's what it is, people. I just want to do a quick video, let you know I don't trust that bitch. Let me get back in this rat race, people, and you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Sub, resub, hit the notification bell. PayPal link is in the description box. Follow your boy on the Twitters, @Green_Jericho. I'm Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.